Hello everybody, Rob here from Average Hobby, and today we're going to be looking at Darkstrider for the Warhammer 40k T'au faction, specifically the T'au Empire, obviously. So on the left here, you can see a whole bunch of information. The bottom one is all about the model points, so it takes 75 points to buy this guy. Oh yeah, it's a guy, for the faction. And obviously we have the two level of stats here, so we're going to look at the first one. Got a movement of 7, toughness of 3, save of 4, wounds of 3, plus 7 leadership, 1 objective control. He's got a ranged weapon, which is called Shade, which is, I believe, the nickname here of his little rifle. It's got 18-inch range, 2 attacks, 2 plus ballistic, 5 strength, 0 AP, and 2 damage. And then up close, he has the close combat weapon, which is basically just a knife, which I don't think you can actually see in the image right now, but we'll show it to you. It's 3 attacks, weapon skill of 4 plus, 3 strength, and 1 damage. This dude's big thing is that he can lead a unit and be attached to a unit. When he's leading the unit, it adds a +1 to the wounding roll as well, which is pretty cool. And in addition to that, he has a rule called Jammer Array that gives the enemy units, it says this specifically, enemy units that are set up on the battlefield from reserve cannot be set up within 12 inches of this model, which I think is pretty cool. And last but not least is the second half, obviously the bottom tag there. It just says unit composition 1, Darkstrider, Epic Hero. This model is equipped with Shade, aka the rifle, and a close combat weapon, aka his knife. He is a leader. This model can be attached to the following units in a Pathfinder team, which is my plan. My plan is to add him to my Pathfinder team. The reason why is because I want that +1 to wound. And also, if I get this unit up in a nice, good enough spot to kind of deny a section of the board, that denies a 12-inch range of this dude. So what we're going to do here is we're going to open this up. If anyone knows a good way of opening these packages, by the way, please tell me. I don't know a good way of opening these as of yet, other than to slice into it like so. The reason why I don't like cutting into it like this is because you cut the instructions. I'm just gonna... There we go. Because I'm always paranoid, I'm going to slice my fingers open. Put it that way. If anyone else has that paranoid delusion of self-damage. I mean, that's the best I can open this. So we'll look at the sprue in a second. Obviously, we have very, very detailed instructions. We have these here, which is basically, hey, put these pieces together, put a couple extra parts together, and then boom, put them on his base. That's about it. I do like how we have the stats along the bottom that are completely useless to us because, let's see, 3 plus, I think that's the save. Well, that's the ballistic, so I can't tell what the 3 plus is. And then we got 2 plus. That could be the ballistic skill. That would be the save, but it's now 4 plus. I think. Toughness, maybe? I don't remember what any of these stats mean. It's been a long time since I've looked at any of those. But yeah, let's look at the sprue here. Pretty nice. I like these things here. Nice main section of the... Let's get this actually into a better spot for you guys to see. Most of the body there, so not many parts. There's what, total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 parts. So that's it. Well, 12. But yeah, so there we go. So that is Darkstrider on the unboxing part. What we're going to do in the next part of the video is I will have this guy cut up, and put on his base, glued together, sanded, and touched up all nicely. And then we will get to see there's no helmet option. And I think with the way, yeah, it's kind of set up so that you have to put his head in there. You can see that little spot there with the little spot there. It's not the best of, the spot there, spot there. So this is really just monopose. Minus maybe the arms I can, oh, no. There's that there to line up, I'm assuming, yeah. You can see the little nubbin. Here, let's bring this light down a little bit better. You can see the nubbin right there. And I'm assuming, yeah, there might be another nubbin over there. No, actually, no, there's no nubbin. Oh, actually, never mind. I might be wrong there. But anyway, so what we'll do in the next part of the video, we will have this guy all put together. I will be right back. Okay, here we are. So this has been put together. This is Darkstrider. I will say this. It went together super easy. The detail in this thing is crazy good. I was actually shocked that the connections on the drones there and there had no issues. Oh, and I didn't attach this. I'm gonna prime that separate just so I can actually come in and paint him all the way around. Yeah, the base is pretty good. I am actually very impressed as to how good this model looks. Like, the picture does not do it justice. I'll try to get it under the light a little better so you can see it a little bit better. But yeah, I really like this model now. Now the question is, how do I paint this thing up? Do I paint it like my current Pathfinders? Or do I paint it like my main T'au army? If you give me a second, I will show you what each one looks like. This is currently what my Pathfinders look like. This is what my main army looks like. So I have a decision to make. Which one do we go with? I'm honestly thinking, because I don't know if I have him, because if I play small, like 300 point games, like one where it's like I need a leader, but Farside is too expensive, or one of the character that I want to use is too expensive, or if the path, see, that's the thing, right? And I'm like, well, if I'm playing only a 300 point game, I want to maximize my points and stuff. So I might go with like a, to start with, is a Pathfinder team and kind of go around that. But then I realized, well, if I'm doing that, then I might as well paint him up like the Pathfinders, do the speckling, and then kind of work from there. But then I'm like, well, I really like my main army color, which is balsamic. They're vinegar red. They're balsamic. I said it again. Basilicanum. Sorry, gray and basically red are the two main colors. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to go with this, just so that I can use him as a solo character as well. Just make things easier and all that stuff. Yeah, I think that would be a nice idea. Plus, I kind of want the character to stand out on purpose, to be like, hey, look at that guy in that unit, right? I think that would be kind of cool. At the same time, if I paint him like I do my Pathfinders, that's going to be a pain in the butt. Just painting everything. I mean, the guns have... See, that's the thing, right? Like, these guys look awesome. They stick out because of the speckling. It's just red and black. That's actually it. It's just red and black speckles. So the question becomes, do I do the speckling again? I don't think so. I think, honestly, I'm going to do it this way, just so I can go with a little bit more detail, I feel. But yeah, I think I'm going to go main army. With that in mind, I'll have all my paints, when I'm done, lined up along the back, showing you what paints I used. And then I'll point out any specific things that stuck out during the painting. With that in mind, I'll see you in the next part with Darkstrider all painted up. See you then. And we're back. So here we are. We've got Darkstrider all painted up. So in the background, you'll see, let's move out of the way for a split second, all the different paints I use. So I used some Army Painter Matte White, Hoplite Gold, Broadside Silver, Talus Bronze, Rigor Mortis, Blue Tone, Red Tone, Howling Sand, Medium, to me a soil effect, obviously, for soil effects, and then Athematic Blue, Seraphicium, Agros Dunes, Snakebite Leather, Ultramarines Blue, Iandin Yellow, Space Wolves Gray, Nazareg Yellow, I believe it's pronounced, Apothecary White, Basilicanum Gray, Black Templar, Wildwood, Nuln Oil, Agrath Surshade, and Blood Angels Red. So those are all the different paints I used. A couple things I did do. I mixed in some of the paints with the washes, both the blue tone, the red tone, the Sepium, Nuln Oil, and Agrath Earthshade. The reason why I did that is so that I would get different textures and things like that. So here we are. Let's bring this guy a little closer to the camera here. Let's also see what we can do by getting a little bit better lighting as well on the model for people. The best I can do, because it's nighttime. But yeah, there we go. So when it comes to the washes, most of it was for this right here, which is actually loose on purpose. Got a little bit of like a rusty wash there. But yeah, so overall, this model was awesome. The detail in this thing, in this model, is amazing. There's some details that I didn't even notice until I actually painted it. Like some of the little details, some of the details on the helmet over here, the drones, little packs on the back. Yeah, I like that. It's a very good model. I'm going to be actually attaching this guy to my Pathfinders whenever I actually get to play a game. Yeah, I really like it, especially the eye thing there. It looks really nice. I don't like the angle that dude is looking at, though. So if I were to put this level with the ground, he's looking down, as if I think he's supposed to be up above something, but it doesn't feel like it, to be honest with you. I'll move back so there's a little bit better lighting. Yeah, very, very good model. Very nice model, actually. I have to admit, after being out of the hobby for 40 years, 20 years, being out of the hobby for 20 years, I'm actually happy with this guy being my first named painted model. That's right, yeah. Every other character, every other model I've painted, none of them quote unquote have a name. None of them are heroes. And this is my first commander / hero. Really like him. Really good. I mean, my paint job may not be 10 out of 10, but the model itself, the sculpt, definitely a 10 out of 10. With that in mind, thanks for watching. See you in the next unboxing / review. You could have been anywhere, but you were here, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.